Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6 with me, FalseSymmetry. We have a guest today, Mr. Pigman. How are you feeling? You good? Cool. You're not meant to be in there, but you're more than welcome to stay there for now. Anyway, today's episode, guys, I want to start off by updating you. There is something missing from out here, which I'm sure you will notice pretty quickly if I go over here and spin around. The chicken is gone! But don't panic. No one get to the comments to write an angry message. We don't need any of that because we have not only removed him, but we have moved him elsewhere in our base. In fact, he is down here. This is his new home. There he is. We need to do a little bit of work on his new home. He is currently just in a random stone room, but other than that, he is block for block exactly the same chicken as was upstairs. I mean, of course he is. I've just got him on a lead and brought him down here, and then he totally just squeezed through this gap into that room. Exactly. So there he is, looking charming as ever. Look at him, very cute. Bit of a weird chicken, but you know. Actually, something I want to do with the chicken is possibly actually use this as a chicken farm. I might make like a little ladder up here or something inside, and like put like a chicken farm inside. Is that gonna work? Is there enough room? It kind of is enough room, actually. Yeah. You know what? I think this is it's a pretty good spot, but we won't do that for today. Instead, today, we're going to work on sort of ticking things off my to-do list at the moment. There's lots and lots and lots of little things in my base that I want to get done. And the first thing that comes to mind when I say get things done is to finish off a recent project, being this clock tower. Now, the clock tower looks sort of okay. Let's quickly get down here so I can update you guys. So if you haven't been at my live streams, I have indeed been sort of working on this a little bit. You may notice that the clock face is actually bigger now. It was one block smaller all the way around and was looking a little bit out of proportion. And what we did in the live stream is replace all of the clock faces all the way around it to be bigger, and I feel like it looks so much better. It sort of looks even more like Big Ben, and I just really like it. You can see the clock face on that side as well, matching. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that now. But the only thing that is letting the side down on this thing is, I think, this second layer here. This layer that goes up to that sort of bottom of the clock face to the top of that roof. Yeah, I don't like that. I think what I want to do is replace that with something that looks very similar to the bottom layer. Because I think if this was like 3 layers tall before it got to the clock face, I might have been able to like do different patterns in each one. But this way it just sort of looks kind of messy. I don't know if you can quite tell how messy it looks. To me, maybe because I've been looking at it a whole bunch. Hi, Mr. Sheep. Do you mind if I just pop up here real quick? There you go. You're more than welcome to come in here. But yeah, so it's been bugging me a little bit. I don't really like how it looks. This looks very simple, you know, just sort of matches the rest of the place, and then this just looks messy. It just looks messy. I don't really like it. So that is my first task today. So I'm going to get some blocks together. I have quite a lot on me, but probably not all we need. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back in when I've done a little bit of work on the second layer there. And then we'll get on with the other things on our to-do list, because I'm pretty sure if I think about it, our to-do list is pretty long. Right, I've done a little bit of work here just on this side here and this front bit. So that side over there is still the old design. Now let's just end up all over here. We should be able to see something. No, we can't really see very well actually from there. Let's head down to this donut then. It generally gives me an okay view. Oh yeah, of course we've still got the cobblestone wall there. Let me head over to my camera account actually. I think we're going to get a better view close up. So true symmetry cam right now, I guess the leaves are in the way a little bit, but does that look a little bit better? Having that at least the center bit sort of copy this bit here. Upwards, I feel like it looks okay. It sort of loses its shape a little bit. But I feel like, yeah, if we ignore that side and we ignore the sort of, I don't know what to do about this. See, this corner here works really well because it's 3 sort of wide. This one is just the plain, just one strip. And then obviously the cobblestone walls as well. I think if we get rid of the cobblestone walls, though, we're going to have an issue with it looking too thin. It's going to look, it's going to like really shrink. Because, I don't know, you don't really think about it, but the cobblestone walls give it that extra sort of width, which is needed. So I'm thinking maybe I'll push it out and maybe do that corner there with the quartz in the middle and then the acacia either side. But this is sort of what it used to look like, I guess, this side here. Yeah, I feel like we're definitely getting there. It's very subtle. I know, actually, that you guys probably aren't going to even really tell what's different, but I think for my own sanity, I'm going to try and make this look good. I think I'll just cut to me finishing it and hopefully having being happy with the outcome, because otherwise you guys can't really tell what's really happening. But yeah, we get a close-up of the clock face here. It does look better now, doesn't it? I think it looks so much more in proportion. We just need to fix that little area right there. Right, the last corner here, I've gone ahead and actually just widened it like a whole bunch. It now looks a lot wider from far away. You guys are going to see in just a second when I get these last few acacia blocks in here. Trying to be a little bit careful, trying not to show any like orange, because obviously that sort of ruins the colour scheme a little bit. And by ruins, I guess it could be part of the colour scheme, right? Oh no! Oh, okay, need a few more acacia to finish this up. Oh no. Right, acacia in hand. This is the last few. Pop one here, and then we should be done with the top half of this clock tower. Now I say top half because I do plan on doing so with the bottom half. But not the bottom half that you're thinking. You're thinking this bit here. No, 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 no. We're going to be adding something extra. Because, you know me, I like to expand projects bigger than they ever need to be. Yeah, there we go. That looks much better, doesn't it? It looks so much more in proportion. I could have built it better. It's not brilliant. I think we need some sort of like white glass in here somewhere, but for now that'll do. I think I'm happier with that than I was with it prior. So, you know, we can always update things, like I said. Yeah, it just looks like the same width all the way up now, which is quite a shame because I wanted it to look a bit more, you know, fancy. But hey, whatever. Anyway, you can see in here I have been expanding downwards. Yes, we've been expanding downwards because I thought that, because there is a reason behind this madness. There is no way up here that I could add like a really just simple path. It's very, very steep for that side, and in fact over this side it's sort of a bit more of a cliff. So there's no like, I guess I could add a staircase in the cliff face, or, you know, add a really steep one or something, but I don't really want to do that too much. If it makes sense later on in this build, when I've got, you know, terrain and trees and stuff, then I will probably add it. These doors will probably likely have a path, but for right now there isn't really a path up here other than flying. And obviously I want this whole place to be, you know, you want to be able to fly to it, but also be able to walk to it as well. And down here is the option that I went with, and that is connecting it to, if I go through here, the main base in the rotunda here. So there's now like a corner entrance, which sadly doesn't line up. It doesn't line up to where the centre is, which is that quartz there. So it's a big, big shame, but I feel like I need to make this work, right? I feel like there is a way to make this work. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I think it could be cool. I also really, really like the idea of having, let me show you. This is the gem cavern. I think I mentioned it in the video. I wanted a gem cavern in this, like, in this sort of underground area that's sort of here. This was all natural. I just dug it out a little bit more, I think. And now what I've got is sort of like an area where we could add windows. We could add white glass in here somewhere so that you can sort of see inside. I quite like that, and we'll continue it down maybe. Even if the floor ends there, we can continue it down. So from out here, it looks like it goes all the way through the floor. And I think that looks quite cool from over here, I want to say. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, it makes it look crazy, like, from this angle. It looks like it just goes on forever down to bedrock, which, I mean, you know. I always build down to bedrock, so, I mean, it's not really a shocking discovery, is it? But yeah, we're not going to go down to bedrock. We're just going to, like, leave it, I think, down to the bottom of there. So yeah, I'm going to work on this a little bit. I probably need to go and have a nap because I think phantoms might be an issue, and also those zombies were definitely coming for me. I saw them out the corner of my eye. And I just need to remember that my way down is just here, because I have 4 times already been back to my old storage room by accident. So we need to definitely get this ingrained in my head, because otherwise I'm going to just keep going back there and making a fool of myself. So like a dummy, I decided to try and come up with a redstone door for here that only has redstone underneath it, because obviously we're quite close to this. We can't go that way too much because obviously it's going to cause issues. We can obviously move it back this way if we need to, and I can't really go that way either, or upwards. Downwards is probably going to be the easiest. So I was trying to come up with a sand door. Of course, the sand door I tried building only works 1.11 for 1.12. So yeah. At least I did it in creative and I didn't do it on here. I'll give myself points for that. But yeah, here is looking pretty good. We do have these little like doorways. I don't really know where I want them to go. I don't even know if I want them to go anywhere. They might actually just become like little balconies or something, depending on where they come out. This one, I got a feeling it probably comes out just like here. I don't know if we can do anything with that. We'll just leave that for now. That is fine. So yeah, I'll leave them as is. Yeah, I think I just need to literally just design this corridor. I've done a bit of work here with just what I had to play with. So that block was already there, so I decided to just follow it down. Same there. I decided to use the quartz from inside, put little slabs there so nothing can spawn, and of course use the little sort of designs that were done with the stairs as well. And of course, yeah, this is going to be where I think the door will probably go, like here. I sort of just add like, yeah, if anyone knows like a sand door that's a 4x4, it has to be 4x4. This is 4, that's 4. Yeah, it has to be 4x4. I can't make it a 3x3. I know that's the easiest one to make and probably one that I could easily recreate, but yeah, we don't have that one right now. But yeah, that is going to be the doorway. I'm not going to mess around too much with this over this side, but I probably am going to just copy this wall design on this side and then try and figure out how to sort of bring this design into here as well and match it up with the rotunda as well. So I don't know how this is gonna look. Hopefully somewhat okay. Right, I filled in all the simple bits. Now I need to just figure out what on earth is going in here other than gravel. Oh my goodness, look how much gravel just dropped. It's ridiculous. Okay. The problem with gravel is I'm trying to do my best in making sure there aren't any spawnable spaces, because I've done that in the past and I've done that with this project already. I've left little spawnable areas and had sort of zombies groaning in the walls, and then I have to find where they are and then light it up and do all of that. It's a mess. Anyway, yeah, I need to do this bit. I think, do we have to just, shall I bring purple into this? It's going to be too much though, isn't it? I wish there was a centre block, 1 purple. This way I'm going to have to put 2 if we do that. I don't know if I like it though. I think, could we do something like this where it's just like super duper duper simple? I mean, I quite like that actually. I think keep it simple until it gets to perhaps where the rotunda is, and then obviously the purple is there, I think. And then I don't know what to do with the ceiling. The ceiling here is fine. Sort of got a plan for it, like so. And then I guess diagonally we can start a diagonal pattern. I've got like a slab here, so I'm thinking we could do something like this, where it sort of has like an arrow design. That could work quite nicely. Possibly, it's not going to work there, is it? Could work like that. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that, I don't think. That works. Yeah, adds a bit of something to the ceiling. Just like this has. Yeah, I like, you know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with it. I'm happy enough with it that we can make that work. Of course there's more gravel, which is really handy. Thanks, gravel. Every single time I dig anything at the moment, there seems to be gravel behind it. More helpful. Not helpful in the slightest. Okay, well here we are. Oh my goodness, I stepped back into the water. What an idiot. Yeah, okay, I like the white being there, because then you see it. And you actually see it and you're like, oh, okay, there's like actually a doorway back here. Where does this lead? And we might have like a little sign post on there saying to the rotunda. I mean, not to the rotunda, from the rotunda to the tower. And of course this is the tower room here. Lovely. And then I guess there is room for something in here, but not a lot. Not a lot. As you can tell, like there's grass here. That is the outside world. Which, I mean, to be honest, this we can always expand a little bit. This isn't an issue. We can always expand that. I haven't really done any terrain work over this side, really. Very, very subtle terrain work. It's all the other side that I have done actual terrain work with. Yeah, I like this. I just imagine it sort of having... Oh, I wish we should have left the gravel on us, shouldn't we? Could have added like a little, like a gravel door. But yeah, the door would be like here. So like, let's grab this for now. We'll have like a sand pattern here. And I think that will work quite nicely. For now, we could just shut it off like that. Perhaps. We're going to need more lighting here though, aren't we? That looks too dark for sure. Oh no, it's 8 and 9. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so imagine there being a door at the end, then you'll be able to press a button that's on there, perhaps. In fact, let's add a button there so that we remember to do that. Little button there. And you press that and you're like, ding, 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 and it opens, it drops down to the floor, you go out. I like that. I like that a lot. You know what? Let's see if we can maybe work on, if we're going to do that, some sort of staircase. I think, I really don't know if I want to, I'm going to get my camera account and have a look at whether or not I can connect this with that nicely. It would be nice because it would separate this little area here into something. We could have that sort of as a bit part of the forest that's going to be on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could look a bit rough. I don't like how it ends there though, so it would make more I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I'm just going to get some quartz slabs and do just a line and see if that visually looks good. Because I can't visualize it right now in my head. It could look rubbish, it could look really good. We won't know until we try it. So I went one further and sort of continued this path just even further away. It doesn't go all the way over there. That is weird. Is that the generation over there, or is the world not loading? No, that is actually just... Why is it... Oh, that's not... Oh, I thought I'd like found like some secret den. I was like, Joe's been over here making another secret den. No. I don't... Yeah, what is up with this? It's like a little window or something. I don't know. It just looks really odd from over there. Just do a little bit of that stuff. That looks a tad bit more natural, right? Sort of. But yes, so it's here now. We have sort of a pathway. And I don't think it looks bad at all. I think it looks okay. I wanted to be quite subtle with these pathways. I didn't want them everywhere, but they're sort of now going everywhere. They're going everywhere now. But I guess what's nice about them is that, you know, people can continue off of them in that direction if they wanted to, or Rendog can continue on his side with them and keep it like... It'd be really cool actually if Rendog was going to build on the surface, if he continued the pathways the same, but then changed up the build style, or whatever he was going to do with the build. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know, there's so many projects going on with me, and also he's got a whole bunch of projects going on, so like literally, like, I feel like this season so far has just been ridiculous. Like, I feel like everyone's got about 10 projects at a time going on, or something, right? I don't know, I feel like there's so much to do this season. I feel like I'm absolutely just like never stuck for ideas. I'm only ever stuck for inspiration on how to build those ideas. Hello? Did I just break that? Hi, fish. Sorry, I thought someone had put a pufferfish in there for a second. That's really odd. I didn't notice that I dug that out. My bad. Sorry, fishies. You're okay down there. It's cool. But yeah, I think this is gonna look cool. We'll have obviously the sand door here, and then you can walk out. Looks quite cool. You can go either way. This is pretty much just a decorative sort of way at the moment, sort of way you can just look straight down the river sort of thing. Yeah, I think it looks good. Ignore my junk in the floor, in the ocean there. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I think it looks cool. We're gonna need some lighting in here, of course. I will need to do that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say right now. Let me, I guess, just tweak some things like that bit up there. And then I'll come back to you guys when I have figured out how long of the episode we have left. I don't know how long we have left. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 0 minutes. Who knows? So, of course, I spend a good hour or two just getting some other things done. And I've come back and, of course, I've decided where a whole nother little way down should be to connect up a different area. Right, I think I need some kelp to do this. Those water. That should be everything I need. Let's get in the air real quick. So, oh, there we go. Stay in the air. That'd be helpful. So let's actually go down to this level here. Oh, that's not the corner. Oh, that's not the corner. That's the corner. Oh my goodness, sorry. I was so like disorientated there. I didn't know what way I was facing. Yeah, this is the corner we've just been working on. So with the tower, I'm thinking we add like a little way down here to the ravine. I looked at my camera account and it basically hooks up quite nicely to somewhere we might want to, you know, do something with. So let's add 2 water sources there and there. Let's go down on this if I can. There you go, that's as quick as I can go. And then we will replace, I think, which one will I want down? I think this one's going to be down. No, this one's going to be back up because it's easier to get to. So this one will be down. I can't break that because that will go into my base. So down has to be magma blocks. Up has to be soul sand. And then, of course, this whole thing is a mess. So let's do that for now. And then I literally haven't got any stone. That's a pain in the butt. All right, let's just dig out some from here. Use that. And we need to do that. That. Need some here, obviously. And then all we need to do is that and that. And that should be correct. Yeah, there we go. And then, obviously, this whole area is going to need to be up 1 height-wise. So let's quickly add just a little temporary floor there. Like so. I might make this room wider. I don't know what this room's going to look like yet, but that is sort of it there, like so. Grab a torch. It's dark. And yeah, so we're going to have way up, way down. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. So I'll show you actually where this ends up because you guys have seen people do the whole water thing before. So Rendog's actually down here as well. He's over there. But yeah, this actually just connected to here. If you're wondering what this area is and why it's so square, this is in one of the big rooms. Oh no, but I've run out of stone. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so this leads to here. And I just thought that this would be like a good spot. I need a torch there, man. That looks really dark. Yeah, so basically it leads down to here on this lower level. Which I don't know what's going on here. Someone's added like a slope. I think Rendog did. He seems to be working on the, on this, possibly? No, where is he? He's not, oh, he is in here. Oh, Ren, what are you up to, dude? What is this? He looks very confuzzled. I'm extremely confuzzled. Oh my goodness. Ren. Ren is a redstone master. I'm leaving him to it. I'm walking away right now. That is terrifying, that stuff. I'm not going anywhere near it anymore. But yeah, GG Ren on the redstone. I guess it works, right? And the way up is down here. Yeah, this corner. Yeah, so let me fix those up and then we should be done for today with our tasks that needed to get done, which is great. I love ticking things off my list. It's the best feeling ever. Right, should be working. Let's get back up now. Ta-da! Here I am. There you go. That works nicely. I don't know what to do with this one here. This one's the one that goes outside, isn't it? Yeah, so we could do something with the outside wall there, but I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to suggest ideas. I don't really know what to do. And then this one here is going to look out into the gem cavern that I still haven't decided what it's going to look like. I don't know if I can build gems in Minecraft. I think I'll have to just spend a whole bunch of time in a creative world just coming up with what they're going to look like. But yeah, there we go, guys. We've got quite a lot done today. It doesn't look like an awful lot, but sometimes you've got to get on with the little tasks to sort of, you know, get stuff going. And I'm super glad that we finished the clock tower. I didn't want to do another episode on it because 2 episodes is more than enough on a build, but man, I'm so glad we did because it looks so much better. I'm so happy. It just makes my base, it's sort of like the cherry on top, right? It's the cherry on top having that looking good with the clock face being bigger and that whole area there being nicer. Yeah, I really like my area now. Look at that. Just look at that. Magical. Perfect. That's exactly what I want it to look like. Now comes the planning this. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I'm worried that, like, now that that's turned out okay, this is the building that will ruin it. I thought that's definitely going to happen. I guess wish me luck on coming up with something for here. This is observatory / wizard tower territory, which, again, I've never built one of them either. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below what you'd like to see me build in my area, and I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.